It's time for Caribbean News, covering current events from around the world, regionally and locally, with Sean Garrity on this station. It's news the Caribbean can use. And now, the details. St. Kitts government considers wage salary increases for workers. Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. Timothy Harris, says his administration is currently exploring the possibility of wage and salary increases for workers in the Twin Island Federation. Speaking at the annual convention of the ruling People's Labour Party, Harris said that he asked the Financial Secretary to consider the cost of granting the increase. Harris told the audience that he understands the pain of everyday citizens. "I feel your pain. My government have been considering it, and we are going to be bringing some measures that will bring some relief for you." The Prime Minister said these will include measures to reduce gas prices at the pump and will reduce certain taxes on certain items of groceries to make the cost of living more manageable. He also promised to devote the next 3 years of his term to making St. Kitts and Nevis the #1 country in the entire world. British Virgin Islands customs duties reduced. Oil import tax slashed. The customs duties on all imports in the British Virgin Islands that are above 5% will be reduced for the next 3 months as of April 15, says Premier Andrew Fahey. Premier Fahey also said that the initiative is a move by his Virgin Islands party government to ease the financial burden of the people in the British Overseas Territory who are still grappling with a pandemic and, more recently, the Russian-Ukraine conflict. He also said that goods and services that currently have a duty of 5% or less will remain the same. This will apply across the board, both to businesses and private citizens. To give an example, if a person was to import a motor vehicle costing US $30,000 including shipping, where the import duty would have been a 20% or $6,000 under this initiative, the duty will be capped at 5%, and they would only pay the reduced duty of only $1,500 during the period of this stimulus initiative. He also announced that the government will be implementing measures to cushion the impact of rising fuel costs on the people of the territory. He noted this stimulus initiative will help residents with the economic struggle incurred by events out of their control. For he added it will also increase the purchasing power of businesses and individuals, allowing them to stretch their dollar a bit and also maintain their standard of living while keeping the economy stimulated.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Funtastic DJs. For all your entertainment needs, it's funtasticdjs.com.
In entertainment, Raheem Sterling gives Jahsi's music his stamp of approval. Manchester City and England footballer Raheem Sterling has given fast-rising DJ Jahsi his stamp of approval and says the born fighter artist has a big space on his playlist. Sterling, who was designated Jamaica's new tourism ambassador in Europe, was speaking with Television Jamaica's Anthony Miller at the Trenchtown Play Field, where he participated in an exhibition match as part of the festivities for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. "Right now, what's on your playlist? Who you listening to? I know you like Jamaican dancehall," Miller asked during the interview, which was aired on the Entertainment Report. "Right now, to be fair, Jahsi, I like his music. I like the message that he's pushing across in terms of the positivity, the struggle, and that he's been through, and he's right. And that's my sort of music, cultural music," Sterling replied. In business, Heineken and Carlsberg to quit Russian market. Brewing giants Heineken and Carlsberg are the latest Western firms to say they are quitting the Russian market at substantial cost to themselves, Julian Sadaway reports for Reuters.
Heineken is exiting from its business in Russia. The move will cost it about €400 million, or about $438 million. In a statement, the firm said operating in the country was no longer sustainable. It had previously said it would only halt new investment and exports to there. Heineken is the third largest brewer in Russia, where it owns a variety of brands. The company said it would guarantee the salaries of its 1,800 workers there until the end of the year. Later on Monday, Danish rival Carlsberg announced that it would follow suit and take a substantial but unspecified charge to do so. It owns Russia's largest brewer, Baltika, and accounts for more than a quarter of market share. Carlsberg said the complete disposal would leave it with no presence in the country. Russia's second largest brewer is a joint venture between Turkey's Anadolu Efes and Belgium's InBev. Earlier in March, InBev said it would stop selling Bud beer in Russia and forego profits from the joint venture.
In sports, threadbare South Africa faced rejuvenated Bangladesh in first test. Depleted hosts South Africa will face buoyant Bangladesh when the teams start the first of the two tests in Kingsmead in Durban on Thursday, with more history in the sights of visitors after their victory in the one-day international series. South Africa are without a number of their regulars, including their entire first-choice pace bowling attack after players with Indian Premier League contracts opted out of the series. Also missing are batsmen Aiden Markram and Rassie van der Dusen for what will be a new-look inexperienced home lineup. Captain Deel Elgar has tried to put a positive spin on it, but it is a setback for a test side that has tended to blow hot and cold in recent times as it is. Your Palm Beach weather is sunny with a high of 81 degrees, winds north-northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Later on, it's clear skies with a low of 72, winds of the east-southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. While in Fort Lauderdale, lots of sunshine near 85 degrees, winds northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then at night, a clear sky with a low of 69, winds east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour.
And that was the news, entertainment, and sports with Sean Garrity. Be sure to stay tuned to this station for more news from around the world, locally, and the Caribbean.